suggestion. This is not something that God is just suggesting, but I want you to do everything you can.
Good morning, good morning. In the background, you hear Proverbs
I don't know anyone
31,
better to bring in
31.
to share with you what disciple making is all
The
about. One more
Proverbs
announcement.
31
Our youth ministry asked me
woman.
to share
And I'm
this
getting
with
ready
you
to go
this Friday,
online
May 19th at
to
6:30
a
p.m. There's going to be a time of
Proverbs
fellowship,
31
peer-to-peer
woman
learning,
Bible
self-reflection.
class.
And it's
Just
not going to be
thanking
just
God
for the
for the
kids, but it's going to be
opportunity
for
to
the
be able to
parents of
share
someone who's
and
in
to
youth ministry,
keep
junior high and high school.
our teaching,
Some of you are
our
like, I'd love to
preaching,
be
and our
at that, but
reaching
what am I going to do about childcare?
very
Childcare will
active.
be
And so a lot of
provided
us are
for all of your
resetting,
little
I
ones.
know,
If you're
but
a
in the
teacher of junior
reset,
high
we
or high
know that
school,
God
you're
is
welcome. Parent,
continuing to
you're
bless
welcome.
us.
If you bring a youngster to
And I
church, you're
just thank
welcome.
God for
If you're
each one
involved
of
in
you
any
all.
way in their life, this is a time and place for you. Space is limited. Please see Elizabeth or Deanna at one of our connection stations right after service. So hopefully you'll be able to make it. Pick me up in verse 10, Proverbs 31. Last week I gave a word to men, and I asked the question, is there a Boaz in the house? This week I'm going to give a word to women, and I'm going to ask the question, is there a Proverbs 31 woman in the house? Verse 10, the writer says, an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm. I love that. All the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it with the fruit of her hand. She plants a vineyard. She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. Make note of this verse, verse 18. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes bed coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband, verse 23, is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchant. Strength and dignity are her clothing. Make note of this phrase. And she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but girl, you surpass them all. Your version doesn't say that? Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. Naturally, if